things fall apart, and time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know I crossed the line. Every time you touch me, I just wonder how she feels.
Hey there, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitars Ready Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'll teach you how to play Wildflower by Billie Eilish. In this lesson, I'll teach you two different ways of playing this song. The first method will be the easy version, and that requires a capo on the second fret of your guitar. There's no bar chords involved in this particular version. And in the second half of this video, I'll teach you the studio version. So this is how it's actually played on the recording. And for that, you won't need a capo, but there'll be a lot of bar chords involved. If you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarsreadyhero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Finally, this video simply teaches you one song, but if really understanding and learning the guitar is something you've always wanted to do but you didn't know where to start, then be sure to check out the Guitars Ready Hero Premium course and membership, which gives you all the guidance to play with confidence. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Let's jump into the lesson. So for this easy version, you do need a capo on the second fret of your guitar to avoid any bar chords. Let's start with the intro and verse, and there's just 3 chords here, really nice and simple. We're going to start with the C major 7. That's the same as a C major chord, except we're going to lift our index finger. And we're going to strum from the 5th string onwards. We definitely don't want the 6th string ringing out, so make sure you avoid hitting that string, or you can even mute it by lightly touching it with your thumb reaching over the top, so that if you strum all your strings, only the strings that you want to ring out are going to ring out. Then we go to a B minor 7. So we're going to take our index and middle finger and put them on the 2nd frets of the 5th and 3rd string, and then ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And we're going to focus on the middle 4 strings here. Again, we definitely don't want the 6th string ringing out, so you can either mute that with your thumb reaching over the top, or just focus on strumming those middle 4 strings. Then we'll go to an E minor. So from the B minor 7, just move your middle finger up to the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and you can lift your ring finger at this point. And with the E minor, we can strum all the strings. And we're going to play that E minor for 2 bars of music. Now for the strumming pattern, it goes something like this. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. And in succession, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. We're going to play that once for each chord, and the intro / verse will simply sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next section to learn is the chorus. So for the chorus, there's 3 lines of chords. We're going to start with our C major 7, then go to a D major, then a B7, so middle ring and pinky fingers go on the 2nd fret of the 5th, 3rd and 1st string, and index finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string. That's B7. Again, we don't want our 6th string ringing out. And then for the 4th bar, it's E minor, and I'll play that with my middle and ring finger because it's an easy transition from the B7. So E minor and then D. Those 2 chords are contained within 1 bar of music, and we'll just strum each of those chords with a down, 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 up. So the final bar. Now the second line of chords is almost the same, except when we go to our E minor, we're going to strum that for a full bar with our regular strumming pattern. Then for the 3rd line of chords, it's E minor to D. Again, we're changing on the 3 beat, but we're going to strip it back a little bit more here. We're just going to play 1 and 2 and change. Now in chorus 2, for that final line of chords, we play that E minor to D the same way we do in the first line of chords. But altogether, the chorus will sound like this. I'll play chorus number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is the break after the first chorus. It's just 1 line of chords. We have C major 7, then our B minor 7, then E minor. The fourth bar, it's E minor to G major. Now that strumming pattern is going to go down, down, up, change to the G. So the break. Then we have another verse and chorus, which we've already learnt, and we get to the bridge. The bridge has 3 lines of chords, the first line of chords of which is identical to the choruses. The second line of chords here is almost the same as the second line of chords for the choruses, but we're going to add an extra E minor here. Now for this extra E minor, we're just going to strum it and hold it out for the full bar. And then for the third line of chords, we're strumming each chord once and holding them out for each bar as well. The other thing is that during this bridge, from this bridge onwards, I actually changed the strumming pattern up a tiny bit. I play down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So the bridge in total, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the outro, which is really simple. The first line of chords is the same as the first line of chords for the bridge and the choruses. We're just playing that through twice. And then for the second line of chords, we're playing the first 3 chords and ending it there. So that's everything for the easy version, which requires no bar chords. Now I'm going to teach you the way that's played in the studio recording. And for this method, it's basically all bar chords, but it's a great way to practice them as well. For this version, there's no capo required, so just a guitar and standard tuning. Starting with our intro, we just have 4 chords here. We have a D major 7. So to play that, index finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, ring and pinky fingers on the 7th fret of the 4th and 2nd string, and then middle finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. So if you focus on those middle 4 strings, that's our D major 7. You can also bar your index finger across that whole 5th fret to get that 5th fret of the 1st string ring out as well. That's optional. You can just focus on those middle 4 strings if you want. Then we go to a C sharp minor 7. So shift this whole shape down, lift your middle and pinky fingers, and put your middle finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And we bar that index finger on the 4th fret. That's C sharp minor 7. Then we go to an F sharp minor 7. So bar your index finger across the whole 2nd fret, and then ring and pinky fingers on the 4th frets of the 5th and 4th string. Now for the strumming pattern, it goes something like this. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So the intro will sound like this. That's it for the intro. Next we get to verse number 1. There's 3 lines of chords here. First line of chords is the same as our intro. For the second line of chords, we are changing things a tiny bit. So for the final F sharp minor, we actually add an E major to the end of it. So to play the E major from the F sharp minor, just shift your ring and pinky finger down to the 2nd frets, and then put your middle finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. Now we're going to change to the E on the 4 beat of the strumming pattern. So down, down, change. And that second line of chords in total. Then the third line of chords is the same as the first line of chords, except for the final F sharp minor, we're just going to hit it and hold it out. Then we get to chorus 1, which is also very similar to chorus 2. We're going to have our D major 7, then we'll go to an E major. So we're going to play this with our index, middle, and ring finger like this. Then C7, so it's the same as our C sharp minor 7, but we're actually going to take our pinky finger and put that on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. So that's our C sharp 7, and then we go to an F sharp minor, and then E. And those two chords, the F sharp minor and E, are contained within one bar of music. Each of those chords are just played with down, 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 up. So the first line of chords. The second line of chords is basically the same as the intro. And then for the third line of chords, we have F sharp minor to E. And we're just going to change on the 3 beat. We'll play that with a down, 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 change. So chorus 1 and 2 in total will sound like this. Then we get to the break, which has one line of chords. It's similar to the intro, but for this final bar, we go F sharp minor up to an A major bar chord. So the A major bar chord is the same as an F major bar chord, but we're just playing it up at 5th and 7th frets. The strumming pattern there is going to go down, down, up, down, and we're going to change on that final down strum. So the final bar. So that's it for the break. Then we get to verse 2, which is basically the second line of chords in verse 1, just played through 3 times. Then there's chorus 2, and then we get to the bridge. For the bridge, the first line of chords is the same as the first line of chords in the choruses. For the second line of chords, the first 3 chords are the same, but then we add on 2 bars of F sharp minor. The first bar of F sharp minor will play for a strumming pattern, but for the final F sharp minor, we'll just hit it and hold it out for the full bar. And then for the third line of chords, we're just strumming all those chords and holding them out for one full bar. Now from the bridge onwards, I'm also changing up the strumming pattern. I'm playing down, 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 up, down, down, up, just to make things a bit bigger. If you want to see all of this in context, just go to the playthrough at the end of this lesson. But that's it for the bridge. And then finally, there's the outro with 2 lines of chords here. The first line of chords is the same as our choruses. We played that through twice. And then the second line of chords is just the D major 7, E, and C sharp 7, and the song ends there. So that's everything for the studio version, which is awesome for practicing your bar chords. So now I'll be doing 2 full playthroughs of the song. The first playthrough will be the easy version. The second playthrough will be the studio version. A big thanks to fellow creator and artist Charlotte June for lending her beautiful vocals to these playthroughs. Be sure to check out her YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to that in the description below.
Things fall apart, time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her in the back of my mind all the time, like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sign. Did I cross the line? Well, good things don't last, and life moves so fast. I never ask who is better, 'cause she couldn't be more different from me. Happy and free and leather, and I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. Put it all behind me. I see her in the back of my mind all the time. Feels like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sign. Did I cross the line? Every time you touch me, I just wonder how she felt. Valentine's Day, crying in the hotel. I know you didn't mean to hurt me, so I kept it to myself. And I wonder, do you see her in the back of your mind, in my eyes? You say no one knows you so well, but every time you touch me, I just wonder how she felt. Valentine's Day, crying in the hotel. I know you didn't mean to hurt me, so I kept it to myself.
Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here. Or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitarzerotohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.